Hi, my name is Lori Burrell and I'm part of the iBloom team. Today begins week number 24 of our one-year journey to live a life you love. I choose to connect. I was so excited to get assigned this topic because I love finding ways to connect with my family and friends. I looked up the definition of connect and it means to join or fasten together. That's what iBloom wants to challenge you to do this week. To gather your family and interact and create memories that will last a lifetime. I wish my two daughters were here. They're both in their 20s and they were such troopers over the years as I tried lots of different ways to grow our family closer together. Some ideas were great, some not so much, but I kept trying again and again. The main thing is you need to be flexible when planning ways to connect with your family. As you go through different seasons and ages, you're going to have to change things up a bit. I remember when my daughters were 3 and they'd sit on my lap as we read books, sang songs, and counted fingers and toes. Then those years moved into my minivan as we went from church to sports to friends' houses. And now it's in restaurants and coffee shops as they've grown into young women. One of our favorite ways to connect is mealtime. Yes, it is possible to gather your family around the table for a great meal and conversation. When my family was still at home, I tried to create an environment that was pleasant, a place that people wanted to hang out. So I was always looking for placemats and dinnerware and centerpieces on sale. My meals weren't fancy. That's not the point. In fact, there were times we went through the drive-thru window, picked up sandwiches, brought them home, added vegetables and milk, and that was our meal. After blessing our meal, we went on to our happiest things, sharing those things in our day that made us smile. And then we went on to the many stories that happened in our lives. And I must say the stories became much more comical as the girls entered high school. You might want to purchase those conversation starter kits that they sell at the bookstore, or download icebreaker questions, or better yet, write your own. Ask each family member to write 10 questions they'd like to ask each other. Cut those in strips, put them in a basket, and there you go. Another way we like to connect was to take a walk each night. We'd clear the table, leave the dishes, and head out the door. Some of those years we had a dog to walk. Sometimes the girls rode their bikes. But our main goal was just to enjoy God's creation and each other. I always tell parents who have kids that are entering the teen years to plan side-by-side activities. If you face your teenager and say, "How was your day?" you're probably not going to get much response. But when you take a walk, go window shopping, do a puzzle together, or some other activity like scrapbooking, you'll find that your child will open up and share much more about their day. Another way we like to connect was bedtime. Establish a bedtime routine that starts with a bath and snack, goes into stories, prayers, and lots of cuddling. There might even be some tickling and hiding involved. Be sure you allow plenty of time for this routine so you're not stressed and trying to rush. End your day connecting on a good note. Our family also budgeted for family trips, whether a day trip close by or something further away. The distance didn't matter. But there's something about leaving your regular routine and scenery and having an adventure together that just makes wonderful memories. Yes, it does take planning, budgeting, and lots of patience, especially when your kids ask you, "Are we there yet?" 15 minutes into your 12-hour drive. But it is so worth it. My daughters and I have huge belly laughs as we think back to car rides, sightseeing, spending nights in hotels and cabins, and large chunks of time at the lake and amusement parks. The main goal is to spend time together, so look for activities that everybody likes, whether it's bike riding, going to the park, or taking a picnic. You know, when you're bringing home that newborn baby who's screaming in her car seat, everybody says these years pass so quickly. Well, they really do. My two daughters and I live in 3 different states, and connecting looks much different now. Each morning I send them a joint email, and we G-chat and Skype as often as we can. You gotta love technology. I hope you'll find ways to connect with your family, and we'd love for you to share those ways in the comment section below. So have a great week.